In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. Hi everyone, I'm Aliza Hunaman and welcome to my channel. Actually, as you know, I'm an English teacher and translator. And actually, on these games, actually on my mobile, I want to perform the PS2019 with the high quality. Actually, instead of I play and the PS4, actually, I'm going to play actually the committed on my mobile with the high quality. Actually, as you remember that, and this game, I want to choose the two teams actually in the selection, random selection part. Actually, with the two teams, the Ronaldo, Cristiano, my is the Juventus with the Atletico Madrid, but I'm going to actually use the 3 or 4 teams because actually it's a selection random and I should do something that I can shows very interesting and with the high quality of the game that you become enjoy that. And don't forget to subscribe my channel. So let's go for the selection, the random check, and we choose the home because the kit is very beautiful somehow and it's so useful and really love that. And maybe you could become interesting because it's a beautiful kit and really love it than, for example, the AV kit. So because of that, we should wait for the training and we now select the OK. Actually, as you see, with the high quality, I can play the PS2019 with the high quality on my mobile. And actually right now I use the Juventus because of I want to, if you remember in the 4 or 5 years ago in the Champions Leagues that I choose the win actually they want to close to Spain and come up with the Cristiano Ronaldo, if you remember that. So if I want to choose the Italian leagues at the first because of Cristiano Ronaldo that I want to have it in my team, I choose the Juventus. So after that I going to, for example, I choose the Lionel Messi in the Spanish league. So I choose it. So let's say for the Barcelona, is here. Yes, I forgot go for the another team with a high quality. Don't remember that please to watch this game till end because it's so interesting and exciting. But I cannot guess that how some of the player that I can achieve on this game. So now I choose the Paris Saint-Germain because of the Neymar Jr. But actually the last team I want to choose that I think the best team that I can suggest you is the Real Madrid because of I really love that and because of the I don't know some others for example the players with a high quality so with some other players that we can maybe I can get it in this game. So because of that, so let's go about that. Choose the away and actually the opponent team because of Cristiano Ronaldo maybe that I can the opponent can give and this games become more popular for you and more interesting choose this leg. So we forget about that we can do the second team. I think the La Liga, the Barcelona team because of the Lionel Messi. I gonna choose that. So because of that I think it's possible and important for anyone that you want to play these games and really lovely. And so because of that, it's so interesting. But if you remember that maybe that can under this game, the Atletico Madrid can come back and get a university after the Cristiano Ronaldo. But I cannot guess that. So be forget about it. But if you want to like me to play these other games, actually on my mobile, I suggest you to, for example, play this with a high quality and so interesting can be for you. Like me that I can stream these games as well. So because of that, maybe I see that my screen that has some bugs and some bugs and some the interruptions, maybe because of my sound to my camera is not fixed enough. So forget about that. Maybe I can change it and the edit. But actually, as here that you can see that who is coming the guessing? Yes, Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, and Sergio Ramos. Wow, my God, they're very professional teams. So forget the Atletico Madrid, who is I guess, yeah, Mohamed Salah, Robert Lewandowski, and Gerard Pique that I can see on this game. Maybe it's become the very interesting and so exciting games as you see that because I have the professional games and actually the Atletico Madrid against them I have no chance because of I'm so power and have the famous and professionals players with the highest skills. So because of before the games start, please don't forget that channel, subscribe my channel if you want to see some more videos and actually if you want to watch the Persian version of this video games and actually my streaming I upload it to the upper right and you can see by this download link you can go for that and actually watch this beautiful games. Oh, we see the beautiful face of the Sergio Ramos that is captain of this game. So we see the Fiago. Oh my God, it's so interesting with the Atletico Madrid kids. So because of that, let's see what is we have some players random actually on the Juventus actually my team with the Juventus squad. We can assume that the Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, and actually the Robert Lewandowski on the one team actually with the same kit and actually they are the teammate. So let's see the Juventus. Yes, in the strike we have the Cristiano Ronaldo, Gareth Bale, Lionel Messi, and we have Sergio Busquets, Casemiro, Paredes, Joe Cancelo, Varane, Sergio Ramos, Alexandro, and in the geeky position we have the Courtois. So okay, let's see now the Atletico Madrid teams. Yeah, we have the Robert Lewandowski, Mandzukic, Felipe Coutinho, Ortega, Thiago, Mohamed Salah, Julia Alba, Pique, Van Dijk, Sergio Roberto, and then sorry because of my actual webcam that is interrupted and actually there's a little place of the this game. You cannot see some of the player actually, so it's not important I guess that. But in the actual other video, actually I really tried to, for example, fix my distro problem, but forget about it. The game is short. The Lionel Messi is short. The game, so he's going for the attacking the Paredes. Now Lionel Messi, but you have the good defending of the Robert Lewandowski. So is Mohamed Salah is going to dribbling the Joe Cancelo with the highest skills as winner he has. So is a fall? Yes, it's a fall. What the fall is not fall. It's how they can do, man. The referee should, for example, be more attention. But let's see again the repetition. We can see the Marcel is dribbling the Varane, but Varane is actually fault, but the foot, but actually now is a friendship. So the Pique is the back of the ball and he goes for the actual line pass. Yes, and Kamis cannot is successful the Lewandowski to get a heading, but it's not. That is good for us. Now Cristiano Ronaldo pass to Gareth Bale and Gareth get a long pass to Lionel Messi, but cannot Lionel Messi dribbling enough that the two skills to, for example, this to Sergio Busquets, but it's not important right now, by the way. But we have the Casemiro is a good player. Gareth Bale has a good situation for get the goals, but actually the Mandzukic has enough speeds and to get, for example, this balls. So actually now this is not important. Mohamed Salah can catch the ball and here and 1-2. Yes, the Robert Lewandowski is good defense to Mandzukic, but it's not successful for the heading player. But now the Felipe Coutinho actually, but the Sergio Ramos is defending. As we know, the Sergio Ramos has the enough skills and higher skills to do that and actually defending the ball. But now Robert Lewandowski is scoring. Robert Lewandowski by Mohamed Salah passing. Robert Lewandowski. We see the Robert Lewandowski celebration. We can see what a goal. We can see that, man. Oh my God. We can see the reputation. We have the Lewandowski, Thiago, and Mandzukic. We can see the Courtois is loses with Robert Lewandowski. We see the rotation. Mohamed Salah is here to catch the ball and going for the well pass to the Robert Lewandowski. And so Mandzukic, but Lewandowski is finishing well. And I hope so that we can defending the schools, and we should actually try to more struggle, but we should more training to we can scoring again and be this game become a drop. So forget about that. Now the part of this is go for the dribbling is the player, the Thiago, but he cannot dribbling. Now Messi get the ball like it's a good situation, scoring. And scoring, oh my God, as well as Lionel Messi, we can see 1-1 is now with this draw, and we see the celebration of the Lionel Messi as well, and we see the part that here is come, and we can see the Cristiano Ronaldo cannot be, oh my God, you can see what happened. We can see the Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi in the same celebration, actually in the one the cue card. It's so interesting and exciting, so guys, because of that, don't for example, pass this video and please watch these games till end and actually till end the first we can see the rotation, the view good, and we can see another view actually for another camera that is beautiful, but we cannot forget about the good, that the perfect passing of the part to Lionel Messi, and as the geeky viewer that we can see this the beautiful goal, and it's really because as we know, actually all we know, actually the world is known that Lionel Messi has a lot of the good high skills, but actually, as you know, I'm not a fan of the Lionel Messi, and actually I'm a fan of the Cristiano Ronaldo because of that. But as you see in the one the cue card, because of the Lionel Messi and the Cristiano Ronaldo, they're same, and actually they're a teammate, and we cannot forget about this federation, the Felipe Coutinho, forget about the deserve things. We can keep the match and keep going the match, and for the commentary English as well, so that we can. So forget about that, and we are see the which play the Lionel Messi can the pass, but it's not success to dribbling the actually the Casemiro, but he has, as you know, the higher skills. Okay, forget about that, because in the today the Jordi Alba with the Mohamed Salah, they are so matched, and I think before the game is starting, the Mohamed Salah and actually the Jordi Alba has together the same training that we can become the more match and the game that we can lose our defendings, and because of that, because we have the player as Sergio Ramos, Sergio Busquets, Casemiro, they cannot actually anymore at any time, for example, lose our defenders. But in here we have the good situation. Actually, the first half is actually so interesting, can be for us, because it's so important. So because of that, we see just Mohamed Salah and actually Jordi Alba has some tiki-taka, but on the other hand, within here actually we have the Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi as a tiki-taka, and I think that because of that can maybe be the winner, and because of high quality that Mohamed Salah he has, maybe that we cannot, for example, focus on that, but we should focus on it and control the other player, because as you know, it's so important for us that we can, how we can, for example, control, but see the Courtois reflections. That because you know actually as we know the Courtois is one of the best player, actually the best goalkeeper in the world after we can say the Gianluigi Buffon, but now I think the for Real Madrid is so fixed and is good because of can we defend this and some of the situation because of the good reactions that we cannot scoring the Cristiano Ronaldo, sorry, is shooting as well, but the Perin, who is the Perin in here that I choose that, but the Perin actually catch the ball. So now the circle but gets the Robert Lewandowski. He wants to score, he has the plan, but it's not well. Now the Mandzukic as a dribbling, he doesn't want to lose, but hit the John Cancelo. Now actually Sergio Busquets he has for the Philippe Coutinho. What is Philippe Coutinho? Coutinho is one of my favorite players. It's good flank pass and Robert Lewandowski. Actually, it's bad heading that he can, because we know Robert Lewandowski has got actually the goal volley in the last years, but actually we know it's not got the good quality like the Mandzukic and the Mohamed Salah. But in here, the Mohamed Salah actually enjoy out because of the tiki-taka and the well matches that we can see. Yes, but actually said the Robert Lewandowski fact that he's really regret that why I cannot scoring right now, but actually it's not important. So let's keep continuing the game. Now the time that we have the 5 minutes later for the finishing of the first half, but and actually the scores a 1-1 and it's draw. Well, we cannot predict in this games because this game is so interesting with the high, with there's a lot of the superstars, football players, and in this games we can actually predict which team that can win these games. Forget about that. The good thing that Sergio Ramos, Messi, you cannot get the ball because it's not good passes. Robert Lewandowski again catch the ball. Robert Lewandowski, 1-2 pass it to Mohamed Salah, and one Salah can dribbling. Okay, now we so sorry. The last play is Jordi Alba. Yeah, we can see the tiki-taka Mohamed Salah and Jordi Alba. So for the Robert Lewandowski, what the perfect location of the the Courtois, typical Courtois, besides the Jordi Alba here, pass to Mohamed Salah, also get a long pass to for her actually to setting. The shot after a long time, because the good reflection and the reaction of the typical Courtois. Courtois is gonna start to game. Yeah, let's go for the base game. So we can see actually we don't have not enough time for the first half for the score now actually. So because of that, like as you can see, with this games we have the high qualities out of this game. There's some coach in the near of this pitch. We can see what's that, and we can see that we cannot. We have to get some information to how we can lose actually the opponent teams, but it's totally hard because the good defense is what's. The Philippe Coutinho is condemning as well. The defenders get a real pass. Sergio Busquets, Sergio Ramos, but cannot well. And the first half is finished 1-1. Actually, thanks God, the Philippe Coutinho cannot finish in the career as well. So forget about that. Now actually our game is to finish, and I hope so that you love these games. So if you want to watch the second half of this game, so you can watch it later actually into the other videos, and actually I hope so that you can actually see these films and the others videos. So have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day and goodbye.